Alright, this is day 2 of camping. Day 1 was challenging to say the least. I do have a video of the before that I will put up. And just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about yesterday. Yesterday I got up probably about 2:30 in the morning. And I couldn't sleep. Long story short, had everything loaded up, left the house by 9. Had my wife drop me off. Water was very low. I had my canoe and the raft packed. The float down wasn't bad. I walked a good bit. I actually stopped probably about 3/4 of the way and fished a little bit. Didn't catch anything. The spot that I had picked out, that I had been working on, I've been working on this place for a while. Not anything spectacular, just trying to level it out so I can get my tent up. That's where I am now. But just getting all my gear up here. I don't think I had everything up here. I still don't have a cooler up here. It's sitting probably about 30 yards away on an incline. I am not pulling that motherfucker up here. Excuse my language. But just in getting my gear up here, like I cramped, I had to drink. Like I had planned to do this for, I don't know, a while. So it was a set date. It just turned out to be we were in the extreme heat advisory, so I sweat a lot more than I anticipated. I've already drank a lot more than I thought I would have. Now, I'm not up here as a survival trip. I can go home. It's probably like an hour away. But in setting up my tent, like I got everything up here, got my tarp laid down, went to set up the tent, and I was so exhausted that what took me 10 minutes in my backyard, I struggled with. Like, to the point of near tears, and then I did cry once. Like, I was so frustrated. Like, what the fuck, freak, excuse my language, was going on? I got the tent up, and I bought a 30 by 50 tarp, because the last time that I went camping, I got wet. And my head 30 by 50 tarp is, hey, I'm gonna have fucking 3 walls and a roof, and not a drop of rain is gonna touch me. And you know, I've never attempted any of this before. So I get out here, my tent is up, and my first mistake was I didn't open the tarp at home. I didn't realize how big a 30 by 50 tarp is. Like, that is bigger than the entire place that I am camping at, or the open area, with walls. And I'm no engineer. I just had a vision that I couldn't achieve. So, needless to say, I fucked with the tarp or messed with the tarp for hours. Or 2 hours. And sweat and lost so much more salt, and it was crazy. I finally ended up giving up with the tarp. I stuck the rain fly on the tent that didn't work last year, and prayed for the best. So just as I started relaxing, I remembered I hadn't done my anchor. My anchor for me is just a simple workout that I do every day. And I hadn't done it, and I was exhausted. And there is something that I do every day, so I got up to do it. I was probably 3/4 of the way through it, and it started to rain. My tent has a fan that quit working when I stuck my finger in it. Now, I didn't stick my finger in it on purpose, mind you. So I stopped that and I quit messing with the fan, and I went back to trying to finish my anchor. I finished it, and as I finished it, it began to rain. Sorry, I was itching my foot. And I don't know if you can hear that, but there was a hawk in the background. It sounds freaking awesome. It sounds like a one of them raptors off of Jurassic Park. But anyways, got my anchor done. The fan in my tent quit working, and then it began to rain. And it wasn't just a little rain. It was I was in a severe thunderstorm watch, so I got fucking freaking hammered. Now I'm laying here, and what I did learn from last year was I brought a cot with me this time, so I wasn't on the ground. There's a picture of that bad boy. That saved me. Now, I had probably about an inch of water in my tent because my rain fly was not properly fastened. I learned later. My walls were leaking. Like there were dribbles coming. There were spouts coming off of my walls onto the floor. I had totes set up to catch everything. Like it was absolutely nuts. I wanted to quit. I wanted to go home, but I can't exactly walk out of here. I floated down here into it. I mean, I could walk. I know the general direction, but I ain't trying to do that in the dark. Do I have a flashlight? Yes. So I positioned my cot as best I could. I put a couple containers on it to catch what water I could. I climbed underneath the trash bag and I went to sleep. I woke up this morning very grateful that I did not leave. Like, I learned a lot yesterday. I learned that I am resilient. I learned that just because I want to quit doesn't mean that I should. So, with that, I will leave you with that. And that will be my camping day 1 on day 2. And we'll pick up on day 3.